they claim pandemics only happen once every 100 years, but what if that's no longer true? We want to be early ready for the next one, because clearly the Obama administration did not leave to this administration any kind of game plan for something like this.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell walking back his claim from earlier in the week that the Obama administration did not pass on a pandemic playbook to the Trump's team for reference. It's a walk back that likely is going to be addressed a few times today. We want to welcome our next guest, former senior White House aide to Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton, Ron Klain. He served as the White House Ebola response coordinator and chief of staff to Vice President Joe Biden. Also joining us, Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist and associate editor of The Washington Post and MSNBC political analyst Eugene Robinson, and senior writer at Politico and co-author of The Playbook, Jake Sherman. He's an MSNBC political contributor, along with Willie and me, and Joe will be back on Monday. I want to ask you, Ron Klain, Mitch McConnell tried to sort of clean it up here. But was there the White House is pushing back, saying the Obama administration left nothing. What they left was very little. It wasn't workable. Is that the case?
Well, of course not. We left behind a document that was said in big red letters on the front, playbook. There could be no doubt that that document was there. It was 69 pages long. It included on page 9 a specific reference to the threat of new emerging respiratory diseases, including coronavirus. So the plan was there, the plan was detailed, and the plan included this particular threat. More important, perhaps even than the plan, was we left behind an office on pandemic preparedness in the National Security Council with pandemic preparedness experts that John Bolton disassembled in 2018. So we had a plan and a team. The White House ignored the first and disassembled the second.
The plan and the team, how clear would have that been to an incoming president? And I actually mean that seriously. With all the different things coming at him and the election behind him, to have a pandemic playbook, a plan and a team, can you give us a sense of what a blaring red light that would have been compared to everything else that was coming his way? Something that you would be aware of, because you were dealing with these things with the president, who, of course, had many other things on his plate.
Yeah, look, this is a threat. Experts have been warning about this threat. We know that in addition to what President Obama and our team warned President Trump of, he had an Oval Office meeting with Bill Gates in 2017, where Bill Gates said to him face to face, hey, this is the #1 thing that could kill millions of people around the world in an extra way that you need to be prepared for. The warning lights have been flashing on this for a long time. The White House, for the first few months, said no one could have seen this coming. And yet virtually every expert saw this coming. Dr. Jha, who you had on in the last segment, I've been in a number of conferences with him where both he and I have warned about this coming. There have been plenty of warnings about it. The president was on notice. His team was on notice. And the decision to ignore the Obama playbook and disband the pandemic prevention team has had serious ramifications for the slowness of the response, for the disorganization of the response, for the ignoring science in the response. All these things were predictable mistakes that ignoring the plan, ignoring the preparations have led to.
Willie.
Hey, Ron, it's Willie Geist. Good to have you on the show this morning. They did ignore the plan. There was a playbook. That's clear. There's no wiggle room in that. It was there. As you say, it said playbook on the front, but it was ignored, and we are where we are here in the middle of May. So as you led the Obama administration's response to Ebola, what can you say constructively sitting here on a Friday morning that we could do as of today to continue to mitigate this a little bit and to continue to get the numbers down? And despite the fact that we lost 3 months by twiddling our thumbs, what can we do today to fight this?
Willie, it's a great question. And the answer is really straightforward. And I find, again, this is just perplexing in terms of where we are. If you want to reopen the economy, the two things that the president should be pushing is testing and masking. Okay? Why? Because if you want me to go into a store or go into a restaurant, what I want to know is, do I have it? Does the person sitting next to me have it? And that's going to really increase the confidence I'm going to have in going out into the economy. So instead of being out there saying, oh, I don't know about testing, testing's no good, the White House should be doing everything it can to promote more testing, because that will leave consumers and workers more confident in the safety of going out there. And then we need universal masking. Again, as Mika said in the last hour, a mask doesn't so much protect me if I wear it, but it protects you if I wear it, and you wear one, protects me if you're wearing it. And then again, we can go out in the economy much more. I mean, the public health and the economy aren't at odds with one another. They work hand in hand. The more you do things to make me feel safer, the more I'm going to go back to work, the more I'm going to go back to stores, the more I'm going to go back to restaurants. Trying to tell me that there's nothing to worry about, that's not a strategy. And that's not going to work. The American people are going to see through that. And so we have to do these basic, simple things that the president seems to want to reject, but every expert says are the things to do.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.